Sarah Huckabee Sanders, governor of Arkansas, where abortion is completely banned and infant mortality is the third highest in the country, opted against extending postpartum care to mothers for 12 months, something that all but 3 states have done, and leaves around 6,000 new moms each year in Arkansas without a full year of postpartum coverage. Here she is in a Meet the Press trying to justify doing exactly that.
Your state had one of the highest maternal mortality rates in the country, according to the CDC, up until about 2021. Arkansas is one of the few states that hasn't extended postpartum care for mothers. Why don't you want those moms to get care for a full 12 months, as is being offered, instead of just 60 days?
I'm going to have to disagree with the premise of your question, saying that I don't want that. I certainly want us to do everything that we can to help during pregnancy and well after a child is born, which is why we have done things like focus on the foster and adoption care. We've put significant funding into our pregnancy crisis centers. We're focusing on things that help our mothers, including bring your kids to work at state government. We've expanded maternity leave for state employees. We included that in our education package.
So her justification is that they implemented a bring your kids to work day. Is she even being serious here? I mean, who needs postpartum care when you can carry a baby around the assembly line? Am I right? It's an extra employee. That's more revenue for the company. This was just a hard pivot. She doesn't want to address the postpartum care, so she brings out things like that or starts going in on adoption and other things. Adoption is for mothers who aren't capable of caring for their child after birth. It is not postpartum care. The care is being taken out there. And pregnancy crisis centers are where they pressure women who want to have abortions to instead carry their baby to term. Neither solves the issue at hand, so why bring it up? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, especially when states that have the strictest abortion laws also have the worst health outcomes at birth, with Mississippi, Louisiana, and Arkansas having the highest rates of maternal and infant mortality, but also the strictest abortion laws. Further noting, 12 of the 15 highest child poverty rates in states are red states that voted for Donald Trump. 11 of the 15 lowest child poverty rates are blue states that voted for Biden. All this bears out to show the truth of this pro-life agenda, if you even want to call it that at this point, because it's not about protecting life. It's not about caring for children. Explain those child poverty rates if it is, you feel me? It's about controlling women. Because once the kids are in the world, who cares anymore, right? Those stats, these states force women to have babies, have the highest child poverty, lowest child literacy, bad maternal mortality, and even worse, infant mortality, and refuse to address those by extending things like postpartum care. Republicans also voted against the child tax credit, something that cut child poverty in half, because it's not about those lives. It's not about those children. No, they could care less, let's be honest, because there's always another woman pregnant that they can force to have a baby. And that's really what they care about. It's really what matters to the right. Let's be honest.